Okay, welcome back. So we have restarted it. This time this is going to be saved to YouTube as an archive, and let's see if I can get the window set up right. I'm going to have to reconfigure my controls here. So I play with a 360 controller. Let's see, I can't hardly see what's on my camera because the window's over top of it. Can everybody see the game window? Let me go back to the profile page here, create a new one. Alright, nice. Let me check something with the window real quick. Okay, so you guys probably see there's probably some black bars at the top and bottom. Does it look like the video is, does it look like it's stretched or like part of it's been cut off? Because the black bars, I don't think I can change that, unfortunately. But so let's choose an avatar here. As long as it doesn't look like the entire left or right side's been cut off or like it's been stretched or anything, it should be alright. There's no way for me to even check. Well, I guess I could check by playing my own stream, but I'm probably not even going to bother. Yeah, quite a few ugly faces to pick from here. I'll pick this guy here with a big beard. Preferred truck design, I guess I'll go with red. Company logo, guess I'll go with the fire. Company name, Doomer Trucking. And I'm going to be playing with my 360 controller. I have a certain setup that I like to use, so I'm going to set this up really fast. This won't take too long. So you look up and down will be the right stick. Look left and right will also be the right stick. It's got a very good setup here. You can change the dead zone. Alright, I think that's set up right. See, the dead zone on the look up and down axis needs to be slightly fixed. There we go. Alright. So when you first start, you choose the city that you want to start in. This is where your first garage will be. I'm going to choose somewhere over here in Poland because on my normal profile I'm over here in the Netherlands, so I'm going to go over here to Poland instead. Let's start in, the text is so small here in this window it's hard to read. Wrocław, I think it's how you pronounce it. If not, then that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Yes, I'll go through the tutorial. So this, believe it or not, this actually is a very good game. I know it sounds like it's a joke, but this is the best truck game in quite some time. Maybe the best one they've ever made. Let me check my keybinds here because I have a certain setup that I always like to use. Looks like it already has my sweet, so it already has my controls set up for me, so I don't have to go through all this again. So when you first start, you're just doing jobs for other companies. So you're driving, oh crap, I forgot, I need to change the controller, the way that it steers here. I put mine on wheel, and I have the steering sensitivity turned all the way down, because if you don't have it to wheel, then when you stop steering, the steering wheel doesn't recenter itself, which is a big problem. There we go. So now it's recentering itself whenever I let go. So here we go. So yeah, when you first start out here, all you're doing pretty much is you get through this tutorial, you're just doing jobs for other companies instead of the one that you created early on there when you chose the logo. Down there in the lower right is my PDA. You can see the route that I'm supposed to take. Toggle my mirrors. Okay. So one thing I've learned is that damn, that car almost hit me. You can drive like a maniac on some of these roads and the game doesn't even really care. So if you look down there at my PDA in the lower right, let's see, I don't think this truck, yeah, some trucks have a PDA built into their dashboard. This one doesn't. Like if you go over here into this other lane, sometimes you can get around red lights without it fining you. Like, see, I made it past that red light, didn't even get fined. Unfortunately, I'm about to hit these cars here. That's one of the exploits that I've discovered. If you try to run through the red light, like if you stay in the same lane as it, then it gives you like a €350 fine. But if you get over in the other lane, see this light just turned red. Like if I get over here in this lane and stay in this lane, then I can run it, I think. Yeah, see, I didn't get fined for it. So if you ever play this game, that's a little tip. You can get through a lot quicker. You don't have to stop for the red lights. But as I was saying before I got interrupted earlier, in the lower right, you can see the PDA. You can see what is red down there is the road that I'm supposed to take. And whenever I come up to pass like different roads and stuff, you'll see them in either yellow or gray. I can't remember which. But I'm on my way now to deliver the cargo. I have to go 130 some kilometers. And you do have speed limits too that you have to follow. I've noticed though that you can actually just ignore the speed limits in some of the cities. Whoa, I just knocked that car back there off the road almost. I'm playing in such a small window here, it's hard to it's actually pretty hard to see it. But yeah, I've noticed on some of the city roads you can drive as fast as you want and it doesn't even, you don't get fined for it. Let me check here real quick. Doom Destroyer. As soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna wait till I get on a straight road. There's a way you can check. My daggone chair keeps going down here. It is, well, you can't check here. You might have to check on, I think where I'm doing the tutorial. Tomatoes. See down there in my PDA. Destination is I can't even pronounce. I'm gonna get 2,226 euros for doing this. So let's go back to my map. So I'm hauling a big truck full of tomatoes. You can also check to see if it's damaged. Looks like I've not damaged my truck yet. I don't know how, because I hit multiple cars back there. But yeah, when you first start, it seems like it's just a simple game. That seems like all you would do is just drive trucks around and deliver. But after you finish this tutorial, you pretty much you're on your own, and you can either keep working for other companies until you build up enough money to buy your own truck, or you can take out a loan from the bank and kind of take like a shortcut to getting your first truck. And when you buy your very own truck, you can then you can use your own truck to go out and do deliveries with instead of driving other companies' trucks. Like this truck here is this is not mine. This is another company's that I'm driving. But you can use your own truck to do jobs like this, and if you do, you get more money for it. And you can customize your own truck once you get it, and you can start to hire drivers that work for you. And then you can start buying more garages so that they can hold more trucks and more drivers that you can hire, and it becomes more like almost like a business simulation, more so than a game where you just haul cargo. So it's got a bit of depth to it. It's not just driving trucks around. I'm gonna try and pass. Well, I can't hardly pass here. Traffic coming at me. See if I can get around these slow ass vehicles. This truck here is not too fast. So you can see in the lower right I have about 70 kilometers to go. It's not going to take long to get to my destination, and after I do, I'll if it lets me, I'll take out a loan and buy my own truck and show you guys what that's like. This is just pretty much just a small tutorial to get you acquainted with how the delivery works and all that. It's actually a pretty good looking game too. It's got you can see the soft shadows that are being cast by my truck. It's got sun shafts that's like if the sun shines through trees. It's got pretty good rain effects. It's got HDR lighting in it. It's got bloom. Like the road here has kind of got like a glow to it, for example. So it's not, I'm not too far from my delivery location, so I'm going to, just in case I screw up and crash here, save my game real quick. See what I was in the chat. Kerbal Space Program would be pretty good. How many hours do I have in this one? Yeah, 63 hours. I have played it a crap ton. I'm not far at all from my delivery now. I think after I see up ahead on my GPS, you can see a right turn that I'm supposed to make. I think after I turn right, it's probably going to lead me right into the city that I'm supposed to deliver in, I'm pretty sure, because I've only got like 30 kilometers to go. It's not very far at all. And it does of course have a day-night cycle, and it's got some RPG elements too that I'm going to show you guys here in a second. So again, it does have some depth to it, and this is kind of one of those games, even like you guys in the chat, it's something it's hard to take seriously, because this is a type of genre that's not really caught on beyond like a small group of people who like these games. But it really is a good game if you actually play it and take it seriously, and realize that how much depth it has, and it's actually got some strategy to it and stuff, the business management part at least. So looks like it's right up the road here is where I'm going to be dropping this cargo off. And as you'll see, the cargo, the way you have to deliver the cargo can actually be pretty difficult sometimes. The way you have to back your truck up, you have to make use of the overhead camera view to help you out. So, and up top there, you can see where it just said that I discovered Poznan. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but whenever you discover a city for the first time, like if you just drive into it, then it tells you that you discovered it. And when I get closer to this city, you'll see a red flag. That's my destination. That's where I have to bring this cargo to. There's a certain number of warehouses, and when you deliver to a warehouse, there's like more than 5 different types of warehouses. Like some will be like sawmills, others will just be, they'll just look like regular factories. There's a pretty good variety of warehouses that you deliver to. I'm not sure what type this will be. I'm carrying tomatoes, so I imagine it should be pretty simple. It's probably not going to look probably just look like a simple factory. Notice I'm using this camera view here just to gauge my distance between me and other cars if I get close to them. In this perspective, it's kind of hard if you get close to a vehicle to gauge how far away you are from it. I don't want to rear end them, because if you do, then it not only damages your truck, but it also will fine you. I think it's like 400 some euros if you collide with a vehicle. So this camera view is really good to see how far away you are. You can kind of inch up, see how close I am. Just, you don't want to touch them because you'll get fined. So I have to make a left turn here, looks like, to deliver. You can see the indicator there, that white indicator going up and down. That's where I'm going to deliver. This is going to be a fairly tough one to get to. So that white outline on the ground is where the back of my trailer has to be. So I'm going to pull forwards like this. Then I'm going to turn on both of my mirrors, and I'm going to go to this top-down view and make an attempt to get close to it. Usually this attempt goes wrong. I don't always get it on this attempt. You can see the outline there now. I missed it just a little bit. If I can edge over with my trailer, I might get it. You can see I missed it. So I'm going to pull forwards, straighten myself up, and try it again. I should nail it this time. Once you get inside the lines and back all the way up, it turns green to let you know you're in there. So see, it's green now, so I'm going to detach it, and it gives you your job rating, shows you how much XP and how much money you earned. And notice that there's a level bar like in an RPG, so you actually gain levels in this game. So right now I'm a newbie, and I'm almost at level 1. You see the progress bar is right up top. There is a fuel meter, Cyber Demon, and there's also a rest meter as well. If you drive too long without stopping and resting, then you'll start to like drift off, like almost go to sleep, and then if you keep driving anyways, then you'll be fine for it. So anyways, I'm pretty sure this will show me my garage. Yeah, so you start off with a no, this is my headquarters, I'm sorry. This is the headquarters, not the garage. But anyways, so right now it looks like I can't take out a loan, but you can see the basic information here. What level I am, how much I've driven, my driver rating. This option right here, the freight market, this is where you have to use your own truck to do deliveries with. As you can see, it's grayed out because I don't own my own truck yet. I have to buy one eventually. So I'm going to have to choose a quick job, which will allow me to work for different companies in one of these 2 cities. As I discover more cities, they'll have the larger dot over them, and I'll be able to get jobs from those as well. But right now I'm restricted to just these 2 cities here in Poland. So I usually like to filter it. You can put a bunch of filters on, like which one will give you the most money, which one expires soonest, just all kinds of filters. The one I usually use is price per distance, because this will give you the best price versus how long you're going to drive. So the one that's up top here, you can see it's this is actually hard to read where the window's so small. 14.14 kilometers per kilometer. So the overall price that I'm going to get for delivering this is 3,873 euros. And it's going to take me over here to Berlin, which I've not discovered yet. And once I deliver to Berlin, then it will become a place that I can get jobs from. So you kind of start to expand. So I'm going to deliver that. Looks like it's going to be rubber tires. So whenever you choose jobs like this, these quick jobs, you automatically start in the lot with the cargo on your truck. Now if you have your own truck and you go to the freight cargo, like if I were to choose job market and freight market, then you actually have to drive to the warehouse yourself, pick it up, like back up into it, pick it up, and then drive it to the destination and unload it. So quick jobs, it's almost like easy mode just to get you acquainted with delivering. You don't even have to back up and pick up the cargo, it's already attached when you spawn. So this is kind of a plain looking trailer here, and after I deliver this I should level up, and you guys will get to see more of the RPG mechanics that are in play. So I was afraid that light would turn red on me. So I have a different truck this time. Notice, whoa, I about hit the guardrail. Notice that if I turn the GPS off, I have a built-in GPS down there. Very handy. So I don't even have to have it pulled up here. Although I might pull it up just in case, because it shows you your speed limit, the one that's on my screen now. The one that's down there on your dashboard does not show your speed. And I hate having to use those little speedometers. Some trucks have a digital speedometer, and I about missed my turn there because I was busy looking down at my speedometer. But yeah, some have digital ones, which I prefer. I don't like the analog ones because they're, especially in a small window resolution like this. But even if you're playing in higher res, it's just hard for me to gauge it. I prefer digital that tells you the number. So let's see. Yeah, you can get to Britain. If you want to go to Britain, you have to drive to a port and park there, and then you can choose where your truck's going to be shipped to, and then when you choose it, it just goes to a loading screen, and then when it loads back in, you're over there in Britain. The leveling up, actually, it's not just to keep you playing, although that is probably the main purpose. It has a purpose, because this game has skill points that you unlock like in an RPG. So when you level up, you get skill points that you can put into different abilities, and most of them are just directly related to the cargo. My God, I'm not used to how this truck handles. The truck that I have on my profile, the old profile, is it turns a lot better than this one did. But if you put like a skill point into like fragile cargo, for example, then you'll be able to haul different things. Like you'll be able to haul cars and things like that, things that are fragile or things that you don't want to have damaged. And there's you can put points into being able to haul like chemicals with those like round tanks on the back instead of the boxy cargo like the one I have now. So, and you can also put points into being able to save more gas, so you don't have to spend as much money on gas. You can put points into long distance deliveries. If you put enough points into it, then you can do deliveries like all over Europe, like from one end of Europe to the next. If you don't, then it restricts you to how far your deliveries can go. So it has some pretty cool stuff like that. Purchase hydraulics. No, it doesn't have hydraulics in it, unfortunately. Looks like we're at a toll booth. Oh my God, I'm about to... Oh, that was close. I thought I was going to rear end that car. I'm supposed to go over to the one on the right, which is for trucks. This is for cars, but I'm going to go through it anyways. I have to pay $18 for the toll booth. But whenever you do these quick jobs for someone else, the company that you're driving for pays for your toll booth fees and for your gas fees and stuff. I might get SimCity. I'm not really sure. I'll probably wait till it's like $30 to get it. I don't really want to pay any more than that. Surgeon Simulator. I saw that on, I think it was Rock Paper Shotgun. They did an article on that. I don't know what it's about though. So this delivery is going to Berlin. I'm going to drive like a madman here. Just get over in the other lane, cut these people off, even when I'm probably not supposed to. These two-lane roads like this can get really dicey if you're passing a car and another one's coming at you. Sometimes you pretty much have no option but to go off the road just to avoid it. Like right here, see if I can play this out. Oh, Am I gonna do it? Somehow I avoided taking damage, and I ran that truck off the road. Yeah, my truck has no damage from that. See, sometimes you have to be crazy like that. You have to run off the road, and I got very lucky though. Sometimes if you try to run off the road like I did, you'll hit potholes, and it does a ton of damage to your truck, and it can damage your cargo too. So I don't recommend trying that if you ever play this game. It's not for the faint of heart doing what I just did, because if you screw up and drive off the road at the wrong spot, then you're gonna pay the price. And once you get your very own truck and do that, if you damage it, then you have to pay for it yourself. And each bit of damage you do adds up quite a bit. So right here, see, this is double yellow lines. I'm not even supposed to pass, but I'm probably going to try and pass anyways. If you drive on the wrong side of the road for too long in an area like this where you're not supposed to pass people, then it'll fine you. See you later, terrors. See some of the different views that you have. This was like the first person without any HUD or anything other than my mirrors and my GPS. I don't like this. I kind of like the interior view like this. So we've only got about 140 some kilometers to go, so this will be a pretty short delivery too. Looks like some cars up here I'm gonna have to pass. So here we go. Let's see if I encounter any other cars coming straight at me. If I do, it's about to get interesting. This is not a good place to go off the road because there's a big hump to my left. If I do, I'm going to damage myself. Oh boy. I think I made it. I don't see anything coming. Just in time, just when the double yellow lines appeared. So up here is if you look down on my GPS, you'll see the little blue rest stop signs. If you get sleepy in this game, then you have to stop somewhere like that, and pretty much you just stop your truck and stop your engine, and then you rest. Looks like I'm in another toll booth here. No, this is not a toll booth. I don't know what the hell this is. It's like a visitor center. I thought it was a toll booth coming up. Season pass? How in the world? How would you do a season pass? Alright, I'm only about 80 kilometers away from Berlin. It's not going to be far. Oh! I was showing off and just absolutely smashed into the guardrail. I damaged my trailer a little bit, 1% damage. I don't really know how that makes any sense, because I smashed the front of my truck into the guardrail, but my trailer did. I don't think any part of my trailer hit it. Yet the trailer is what got damaged. So I don't get that. Oh, I did it again. I'm just tearing the hell out of this truck. Whoever hired me to drive this is not going to be happy when I take it back. On the bright side, though, I'm only like 50 kilometers away, so we're closing in. Didn't even look before I merged, 'cause I just don't even care. If anybody smashes into the back of me, I guess they're gonna have to just deal with it. See, the rest of that message is not showing up for some reason, Weevilloid. Once it shows up, I'll answer it. I don't know why the chat does that. It's like sometimes there's like one line that'll be cut off at the bottom that I can't see. If you crash into a car, then usually two things will happen. Usually you'll damage your truck, which will then have to be repaired. If it's your truck, if it's a company truck like the one I'm driving now, like someone else's truck, then I think they pay for it. But yeah, your truck gets damaged and you get fined for it. I think there's like a €400 fine each time you crash. Sometimes it's not consistent though. I don't know if it's the way the game's been programmed, but sometimes you'll rear end somebody, or you'll sideswipe them and it won't even fine you for it, whereas other times it will. So it's kind of inconsistent. Oh, I don't want to run this red light. Oh, that was close. I thought I was going to run it. I'm supposed to yield here to the traffic coming, but I just don't care. Stop, car. See, I damaged the see, what was it? Looks like both my truck and the trailer that I'm carrying got damaged from that, but I didn't get fined. It could also be that you only get fined if you're driving your own truck, which I don't know. That doesn't really make much sense. It's just it is inconsistent. That's all I know for sure. So you can see I just discovered Berlin, so I'm here. I'm not going to get as much money for my delivery because I damaged my truck, because I'm not driving carefully. Here on this, I'm playing at a small resolution and a small window, so it's hard to it's kind of hard to see some of the small details. So after I deliver this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to level up, and I'll get to show you guys the skill points that you can put I can't even think of what the hell I'm going to say. That way you can see the skills that you're going to put these skill points towards. There we go. I got it out that time. So see, this lot here looks different than the one I delivered to last time. This one's a little bit more closed in, a little bit tougher to get to. So I'm gonna have to find out some way to back my truck up into this spot. I think I have an idea. I think I'm just going to pull forwards, and this should work. There we go. So instead of excellent, I got good work as my rating because I damaged it. You can see there. I lost 347 euros and 28 XP because I damaged my truck, and well, I damaged the cargo that I was carrying. So I leveled up. I'm level 1 now instead of level 0, so I could put points into one of these. So this is long distance. This just determines how long your deliveries can be. If you max this out, then you can deliver, like I said, all the way across Europe. High value cargo is just a certain type of cargo. Fragile cargo is just pretty much just a certain type. Just-in-time delivery, I've not spec'd into that. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm assuming that that's just deliveries you have to do within a really tight time frame. Like you have to pretty much rush to make it. If you spec into eco driving right here, then it saves gas whenever you drive. And these are, you can, instead of these being like a meter that you fill up, you can just spec into any of these individually. So this is kind of odd, but these are just like you can see what each logo corresponds to here on the right. So this orange one here is explosives. Then you have these three here are gases. Let's see, is that, looks like this one, and this one are gases. Let's see, the red one is flammable liquids. See, it's kind of hard to even looking at these. It's kind of hard to mash them up, but you have explosives, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids. These are just pretty much just different types of cargo you can carry. So I'm actually going to try just-in-time delivery, since I've not spec'd into this on my main profile. So I'll put a point into that, and you can see I don't have any more skill points, and I'll click apply. And yeah, so it looks like I have an email. This is just telling me that a truck dealer has some trucks I can buy. This is pretty much part of the introduction to the game. After you play it for a certain amount of time, you don't get any emails like this anymore. So you can go to their showroom and see what trucks they have for sale. I don't have enough money to even come close to buying one. But yeah, you can just you can go around the room and look at each truck. I'll speed it up here, looking through them. If you click the arrow just once, you can see it plays like an animation, like going to and from each truck. If you double click it, it speeds through it, allows you to look through them quicker. Some of these trucks require you to be a certain level too. A lot of them actually. See, I have to be level 20 just to get this. I have to be 14 for this, 20 for that, 16 for that. This one I can buy without being a certain level, but it's over 98,000 euros. I've only got 7,000, so I'm either gonna have to grind like crazy doing these quick jobs, or you can go to the bank and take out a loan, which is what I'm gonna do. When I started my profile, I took the other route. I grinded my way up by doing the quick jobs, and no, it wasn't fun, but it helped me learn a lot about the game. It helped me learn how to better handle the trucks, how to better back up and deliver cargo, because it's tougher than it looks, especially backing up and angling it just right to guide it into where it needs to be. But yeah, so I'm going to take out a 100,000 euro loan. You can see the daily cost will be 2,887 euros. I think I can probably manage that. So I'll take that out. You can get multiple loans going at one time. On my current profile, I have 2 loans going. So now you can see my balance is 107,000 euros. It's hard to read it because it's so small here. So I can buy my very own truck now instead of having to just do jobs for other companies driving their trucks. So let's go back to this dealer that I was just at, and let's buy that truck for, I think it was 97,000. Let's buy this truck. 98,000, my bad. So I can afford this one. Before you buy it, if you want, you can customize it. This game has very good truck customization. If you go to this mode, each of these little dots that you see corresponds with a part of the truck that you can customize. So if I want to customize what's up here, you can click the dot and you have a bunch of parts. You have to level up to get most of these. You can see right now all I have is an option. Just get this bar up here. But as I level up, I'm going to unlock a bunch of different ones. I'm just going to take this bar off by clicking this X, because I don't want to add any extra cost to this. You can also, if you want to remove cost, you can go through and remove some of these things you don't need, like this. I think this is like a type of mirror here. Whenever I play, in the upper right hand corner, I have like a mirror that's always on. I don't actually turn my camera to look at the mirrors, so I don't need this. So I'll remove it. You can see that marked down the cost by 570 euros. So let's see if is there anything else I can save on that I don't use much. Let's say I don't want this up here. I can remove it, and now I'm saving 2,730 euros. So if you want to be a cheap bastard, then you can be a cheap bastard. Is what I'm pretty much trying to say. So you can see it's like a plain truck. You can customize the interior if you want. Looks like this doesn't have much customization for its interior. Customize the color. There's more paint jobs than just these plain colors, but you have to go to a mechanic to get access to those. They can get a bunch of different wild colors. Like my truck has like a flame decal going up and down the sides of it. You could change the type of interior, give it a different transmission, a better engine. You have to level up to access most of these. A different chassis, different cabin. You have to level up for these. So anyways, I'm just going to go with this cheap design that I've saved some money on. Let's purchase it, and let's start running our own business. Yeah, it's got really impressive customization. So from now on, I'm going to be driving this one truck around, which means that any damage it accumulates while I'm doing deliveries and all that, I will have to pay for to take care of. So that's the downside. You have to be very careful when you have your own truck, or if you damage it a lot, you're gonna run up. It's gonna be really expensive to repair it, and if you try not to repair it, the more damaged it gets, the more it'll malfunction on you. Like while you're driving, the engine will cut off on you, and it starts acting weird. So anyways, this is my garage. Eventually you can get to the point to where you can upgrade your garage. Like, see, this is just a tiny garage. I have to upgrade it to be able to fit more trucks, and once I upgrade it to open these slots up for more trucks, then I can hire drivers to drive the trucks that I buy. So that's how it turns into like a business simulation. So I can't take out any more loans, it looks like. That's okay. So anyways, so now that I have my own truck and that I'm free to pretty much do whatever I want to, I can just drive around and explore. Or since I have a loan that I'm going to have to pay back, I better start finding some work. So instead of doing a quick job, I'm going to go to the freight market. I'm going to filter it to only be to only show the jobs in the city that I'm currently at. So you can see you can see that blue arrow, which indicates where my position is, right here in Roclau, where my headquarters is based. So these are the jobs that are available from this location. I'm not entirely sure how the... Here we go. If you highlight it, I see a job here with 2 blue arrows, important delivery. I think this might be part of my speedy delivery, but that's going to take me to a city I've already been to. I'm going to take this job here at the top. This gives me the most price per distance anyways. This is going to take me to somewhere in the Czech Republic, which I've not been to, so I'll discover a new city and earn the most money. So that's going to be the best bet. So now, notice that instead of spawning me at the depot with the cargo attached, I have to actually drive to the warehouse and pick it up. So I'm gonna play nice this time and not run this red light, because again, if you want to exploit it, I could have gotten over in the other lane and just rode right past it. If I try doing it in this lane, then I'll get fined, like I think it's a 350 euro fine. So the warehouse is this one right here that I'm coming up to. Looks like it's to my left. Nope, it's not. It's to my right. I thought that gate would be open. I absolutely hate these warehouses. It's hard to turn into them. You have to make a tight turn, and then they have these speed bumps here that will damage your truck if you go over them too fast. So here's where I tell them what job I want from them. It's this one. Now wait, did that job just expire? That's not the job that I wanted. That's not the one that I was after. That one that I was looking at, I think it might have expired on me. Some jobs, see how it says offer expires? If that goes down to 0, then when you go to the warehouse, then you can't get that job. So I'm gonna have to get another one. I'll just get the one that it has for me. Well, that sucks, because now I'm not going to be able to discover a new city. Looks like I'm just going to be going up to that pause, whatever it's called, city to the north of me, the ones I've already been to. But you can see it's telling me my trailer's ready now, so I have to actually back up into it and attach it to my truck. I like using the top view for this too, just to make it easier. So you attach it and then you go towards your destination. Since it turns into like a persistent game once you have your own truck, you also have to start being more concerned with how much gas your truck has and how much rest your player has had. Because if you're not careful about that, then your character will start falling asleep on you. You'll start to get fined for that, or you'll come close to running out of gas, which you don't want to happen for pretty much for obvious reasons. So I think I've showed you guys enough of this game so you know exactly what it is that you do. So I'm going to load up my profile that I'm using. This is the one I put over 60 hours into. Here's the truck that I have. Is there any way that I can... I guess I have to go to a garage to be able to spin it around for you. But you can see, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and go to a garage here just to show you guys the parts that I have on it. I should be able to get to one rather quickly. You know, I'm at one right now actually, so you can see I've put fancier tires on it, just as an example of how you can customize it. I have this fancy bar here on it. I still have a few that I need to level up to unlock, but you can choose from quite a few different ones. But I'm just going to change that back to what I have. I have that flame decal going on it. I added a beacon up here on the top, this light. I added this thing on the front, this grill. If you want to, you can equip lights on it and horns. The horns don't do anything, unfortunately. I thought they would make it louder, but they don't. But yeah, since the lights are optional and stuff, I just took those off just to save cost. You can change what's down here. So there's a really nice amount of customization. Now if you want a cool paint job, then you go to the paint shop here, and they have quite a few that you can choose from. You can see how many designs. I need to get to level 25 before I can get the last one, it looks like. But you can not only can you choose these different patterns, but you can also change their colors. So if I want this to be black and red, then I can change it. So it's kind of cool how you can go through and change the colors. I guess this would be a Notre Dame car, Notre Dame truck. And you can here's where you repair your vehicle. See, I've damaged mine a little bit. I have to pay for it myself. You can uncheck certain parts if you don't want to pay to repair certain parts yet, to save you some save the cost a little bit, save you some money. But I just usually just pay it all. Like this is 2,000 euros. I have over 50,000. Not a big deal. And if I go to my garage manager, you'll see I have 3 garages. I have 2 garages that are small. You can see the drivers that I've hired. You can even go to your driver list. See, I have a whole bunch of people working for me. You can see they have their very own stats, just like you. You can choose what they should spec into, which means that once they do jobs and level up, they'll put points into whatever you want them to. Like this guy here set up so that every time he levels up, he's going to put a point into long distance. So long distance is this one. He's almost got it maxed out. So after he puts 2 more points into it, I'm probably going to change it to another one. You can also pull up each driver's log to see how much he's brung back. Some drivers earn more than others, so if you eventually find someone who's slacking, like these guys have been with me for the longest, like the ones that come first have been with you the longest. So it's almost like from top to bottom, it's the people who've been with you the longest going down to the people who've been with you the shortest. Notice, for example, this range here is, you have like a lot of 5,000s, and up here's a 6,000. This guy's only making 3,000. So if I eventually just got fed up with that, you know, he's been with me long enough to where he probably should be earning more than that, then you can dismiss him, you can fire him, and just go here to this recruitment agency and pick someone else, hire someone else to replace him. So it's got a cool aspect to it, like you're running your very own company and you're managing your very own drivers, telling them what they should be good at and things like that. Here's my skill. I'm level 20. Which one am I? I'm level 23. So I've maxed out my high value and fragile cargo so I can get the best possible cargoes for these. I've only put 2 points in the long distance because I'm not a big fan of drives that take forever. The way I have it set up now, it seems like it's just about right. And I've gotten every single one of these that you can possibly get. You have to spec into these individually. I just got them all, so these are like the chemicals and stuff. But yeah, that you can see the 2 loans that I have. I've paid most of it off. I think that pretty much concludes. I doubt I'm going to play any more of this because this is not a very good game to stream. But I figured I'd show you guys how the game worked and all that. I feel like it's an underrated game. So I really don't know what I'm going to play. Wasteland. Whoa. Looks like we got a missing texture here. Did you need to send me some textures? I'm gonna go ahead and fire this up. Current location, training facility. I'm great at walking through doors and taking lifts. Now hand me a gun and let me kill something. I like that warp effect you gave the water. Oh, that's all right. I figured you're still working on it. Just thought I'd make a dumb comment about it. I have not a clue where I'm going, guys. I've never played. Well, I've played this, but I've not played it a lot, so I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I'm just gonna figure it out as I go, I guess. I guess I'll pull it up like this so we have the custom HUD. Incoming transmission. Oh snap. I like this font a lot. I see why you like it now. Don't know how to get to that armor. This would never be possible with the Call of Duty pistol. If you guys who were here at the pre-stream saw the demo, shooting these former humans that are that far away. I like how their bodies fell into the water down here. At least I think, or what? Maybe they were already placed. If they actually died and fell down here, though, that's pretty hilarious. So I have to open that door somewhere else, looks like. Locate access module. Well, storage building. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna find it. Gosh, these guys are... Seems like those guys are everywhere. Ammo storage. So it looks like this is where I need to go. So hopefully my stream won't cut out this time like it did earlier. Not earlier, but last time while I was playing, it's like it just completely stopped on me. It better not do that this time. Oh shit. Uh-oh, it doesn't restart you with your shotgun. Yeah, that's where I'm using a really low resolution. Unfortunately, there's no other way that I know to play it without having the chat and everything much smaller. Serious Sam guys. Why are they bad at coding? Do they just have, are their decorate files just not coded very well? I know, like, seems like almost half their stuff is incompatible with Zandronum and Skulltag. I learned that the hard way with Demon Defense, because it uses a lot of decorate code. Not a lot of decorate code, a lot of Realm 667 stuff. I wish there was actually a better site with more accessories and stuff than just Realm 667, because I personally hate having to constantly steal their stuff if I want custom content. It seems like there should be a better, bigger directory of stuff that you can access instead of just having that one website. I'm gonna cheat and refill my health here because I don't want to die. I'm gonna try and not screw it up by dying and messing up some of the cross map stuff. I'm gonna go check down here first. Yellow key. flamethrower. Oh shit. That much ammo can't be a good sign. Looks like a lot of people have been butchered in this room. Lord at all the chain gun fire. What in the world? Call of Duty 2. Oh. That sucked. Just absolutely got gibbed. The fuck was that? Just heard Commander Keen somewhere. Commander Keen's around here somewhere. Oh, I see him in there. I just feel like a bastard now for having done that. Poor Keen wasn't even doing anything to bother him, just hanging around in there. Man, that would be a crazy. I could see it being almost like Max Payne 3. Commander Keen would, he'd just be bald. He wouldn't have his football helmet on anymore. He'd be going through like a midlife crisis or something. They need to bring Keen back like that. Oh sh. That's a nice little secret there. F6 quick save. What's quick load? Is it F8? Or is it F7? Or is it F9? F9. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saving this time so that doesn't, so I don't keep dying. Gasoline canister for the flamethrower, I guess. That was what you would call a close encounter. Looks like there's a room beyond where he was. Is that a secret, or is it just? Oh, okay. Looks like these are red key doors. Let's see, I missed something here. I see something I'm not been to. Some shotgun ammo. Wrong way. Alright. Don't know what's beyond this door, but I'm going to save anyways. Careful not to fall down into the acid. Son of a bitch. That is a tricky little section. So I'm assuming that I just opened the entrance to that place out where I was earlier. The door that's supposed to be open remotely. Alright. Guess I'll go back to the hub. I don't even remember how to get back to where I came from. Was I supposed to have find another way back? Crack in the wall. Dang, it's gonna be hard to find. Oh, right here. Seems like it's too dark in here to be able to see. It might, maybe it's where the window's so small. I can't hardly see anything without using my auto map. It's like pitch black. Oh, a light switch. Damn, I didn't know that. Alright. In the world, my pistol's gone. Is it where I died before? Where it does the cross-world stuff? Or cross-map stuff? It's like my pistol's gone for some reason. Because I know you pick up the pistol at the beginning from that body. So I'm thinking maybe I screwed it up by dying earlier. That's all right. The chain gun's pretty much a better pistol anyway, so I don't need it. That's cool looking. Damn. Maybe I should save. there's an explosive guy in this place, as dark as it is, I'm gonna probably, guys will probably see me poop my pants right here on the live stream. That'd be the scariest thing ever, running from one of those guys in here. Oh, light switch. I like the way you closed it off, the way you came, and then opened up a new way that goes back out. Oh, don't tell me I just missed that. Damn. Alright, so looks like I have the keys. This almost reminds me of Strife, I think is what it's called. That ambush didn't work out so well for those guys. Oh boy. Yeah, let's replay that. That's times like that is when the rocket launcher is really helpful. Large groups of annoying enemies. Yeah, those ambushes were pretty wicked. Ah, come on now. Should have killed that thing without getting hit once. There we go, that's how it should have went. Very cool looking landscape. I like that area a lot. Oh, cool, it came back out where this armor was. Very well done. Now what? Long distance comms online. And I can't get through the door for some reason. How do you, is there a secret way out of this room? Oh, it's alright. I'll just clip my way past it. So, let's see. Back to the dark room. With the window. Oh, okay. I don't even remember where that was. Alright, not sure. Yeah, there might need to need to be like some way just to show like the current objective or something like that. There should be a way to do that. Which room was that? Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to do it. A keen in the outdoor area? I'm missing all kinds of damn secrets. I'm just running around missing everything. Which one is map 02? Clip my way back up there. Sorry, I had to do it. I'm too lazy to go all the way back. Red key doors in the yellow key room. Uh-oh, door's not opening for some reason. Whoa! The fuck is that? Those are some creepy cackle demons in the world. I'm even having a hard time no clip fighting them. Screw that. I'm gonna kill those things with fire. When all else fails, just whip out the flamethrower. Yeah, that's kind of a disturbing image. That poor kid looks like he's... I don't know what he looks like. Just disturbed. Well, after I check out this level, the rest of this, I'm probably going to end the stream for now because it's starting to get a little bit late here. The yellow key room. I'm going to use the map to find it. I forgot where it was. Wrong way. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. That's the one with the... Whoa, what the... It's closed off now. I can't get through there. Where I got it? Oh, okay. The Mancubus. The hell? Looks like it's made out of putty. Man, that thing was tough. Yeah, I swear it looks like it's made out of silly putty. Oh man, that's just wrong, Reload. That is just wrong. Alright, now what in the world am I going to do with this red key? The lower caves? Okay. If I can ever find my way back. Where's that light switch at? Oh, there it is. You can't hardly see it. Yeah, I don't think I want to be here. Alright, see if I can find the lower caves. I think it's... Seems like it's hidden back here. Oh no! Turn off transmission. Let's see. Lower caves. I'm trying to... I can't remember. Yeah, I thought that might have been a bug. I can't remember where the lower caves are. Black hallway? This? Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh shit, this... Didn't realize the whole place was coming down on top of me. I'm gonna have to run for my life through here. Man, I'm being butchered. Gosh. Gotta be able to make it through this. There we go. tailgate. Gosh, look at all the poor pinkies that fell down and couldn't swim back up. Almost feel bad for them. All right. Well, it's looking really good so far. What better way to go out than that? Come on. Well, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this stream, and yep, radioactive haircut. From 1 to 10, I'd probably give it either a 7 or an 8 from what I've played. Seems like it, I know it has a lot of potential, as non-linear as it is and stuff. I like a lot of the scripting that you used in it too.